climbing movement. Yeah. Underhand super exhibition.
Wow.
Yeah.
The owls. Shall we check on the sheep if they're not frozen?
Okay, so it's our second day in Almscliffe. I think yesterday we had to call it earlier than we thought because it started snowing, so we got trapped in this cave where we couldn't really pull on the moves of the problem just because fingers were numb. And yeah, it was a bit of a bummer because we thought that the conditions were perfect, and they were, but then obviously we couldn't climb in the middle of a snowstorm. Anyway, here we are again, and we're going to start warming up, and hopefully today it'll be a tad better than yesterday. But yeah, we'll see. Go on, warm up. Warming up at -2 degrees took a bit longer than normal. However, the climbing conditions were as good or even better than on the first day. The first block on the menu was Cruisis, which is a steep 7B problem that my friends and I wanted to try. It has a 7A Plus stand version, so we decided to warm up on the moves and try out this variation first. After doing the stand, the logical progression was trying the sit, which adds a few more moves and gets 7B. To my surprise, it went first go, but in my opinion it didn't really add any hard move, just a few moves on good holds to get to the start of the stand, so it felt like it was more a matter of power endurance more than anything else. To the right of this you can find the CNH Reverse, a nice 7A block that has a bit of an awkward start and then it traverses to the right to an okay-ish top out. It has a big move on the middle, which I dropped on my flat attempt. Luckily I managed to climb it on my second go, but the struggle to get to the top out was real. After this, we went to have a play in Underhand, a 7B plus steep block that we couldn't really work out, so we only gave it a handful of attempts before we decided to move on. It is a really cool looking block. I'm looking forward to coming back one day and dedicate a full session to it. Next up was Dolphin belly flap, a 7A problem that I tried flashing on the previous day just before the snowstorm, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It went first go on the second day, although I made it look quite bad. To the left of this you can find Demon Wall, a 7A plus that climbs on slopey butt crimps and that I think is quite condition dependent. It took me a few tries to figure out how to climb past the lip, but once I did so, the block went fairly quickly. I have to note that one good thing about Almscliffe is that everything is close together, so if you want to do a volume outdoor session like I did, this is a place you can go to. There are so many good climbs close to one another. Next to Demon Wall you can find the Crucifix Traverse, which is a 7A that climbs on nicely featured and relatively good holds that has a pockety cracks leading to better and bigger holds at the end. I luckily managed to flash this one, which was a nice thing after a day of falling a lot.
I think that's it.
To finish off, just before we got to the car, I tried Morrow's Wall Traverse, a climb that I was only willing to give it a max of 3 tries as it was getting a bit late and it was getting colder again. It traverses low on some slopes and pockets, and then it has a cracksy corner bit which made me sweat quite a lot, as I didn't know what I was doing. After this, it links with a rather high but easy section at the end. I managed to flash this block as well, which put a smile on my face and kinda made up for only being able to climb one day instead of 3 as we had initially planned. We wanted to climb the next day as well, but the temperatures rose, making the snow melt, which made all the rock wet. It was all good in any case, as I got to visit my friend Vala in Leeds and caught up with him. I'm so jealous of him being close to so much good climbing. Just as a channel update guys, I recently got injured on a trip to Albarracin, and unfortunately I didn't fulfill my 100 sevens in 2021 goal. Looking ahead to this year, as soon as I get better, I'll be focusing more on single, harder outdoor climbs and a bit on indoor climbing. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog in any case. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.